Beto just came back from taking a piss.
Back from the motherfucking live stream.
Yeah. Welcome back to the best fucking podcast in the motherfucking world.
Let's go. P.O.P.
Baby girl. Yeah. You my motherfucking world. Yeah. Let me see you stand up and do a twirl. Yeah. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn, I like to see your big hammies.
Yeah, he does.
With this song, I win a Grammy.
Yeah. What's his song?
For my enemies, I pull a blammy.
Blam, 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 blam.
Blam, blam. Blam, blam. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam.
Let me put it in your butt.
Oh, exclusive.
Bitch don't say what? Bitch don't say no rap. I'm the motherfucking man.
Yeah.
I'ma put it in your butt. I'm gonna cram.
Another one bites the dust.
I'ma put it in your butt and I'ma scram.
What?
Scram.
This is not you exclusive.
I'm from H-Town.
Hey.
I get bomb and then I fuck down. I'ma put it in your butt.
Hey.
I eat liquor.
Okay.
I said I'ma fuck you. I'ma run.
Yeah.
I'ma motherfucking run.
Yeah.
I take the fucking bug.
Yeah. Put the ball on the ground 'cause we cooking.
I'ma put it in your butt. Put it in your butt.
And we worldwide.
His name is Gazelle. He has no bell.
Yeah.
He be chilling. I be watching the homies at Barcelona. They tied 101 to day 2. Real Betis.
Yeah.
Damn. IE, welcome to the IE. Yeah. Music. And the Sports Center.
Why hip hop?
Hit me up like dun-dun-dun. Damn. And I be going stupid dun-dun-dum.
LittleWing.com.
Take that bitch across the border.
Take out the border.
I'm gonna call her Lalo.
Okay.
We're gonna hop over and bring back some Gran Malo.
Oh my
God. Might get caught up on an inspection.
Yeah.
Might accidentally open up my gas tank.
Okay.
Yeah. We only have 6, but we actually have 12. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oopsies.
I forgot.
We got all the alcohol officer. I was
Burger right now?
Burger right Pilas podcast. We're wild leaguers.
Podcast. It's your boy Lalo.
It's your boy Dreams. Who likes to see you scream?
Oh, it's your boy Gazelle who has to ring you down.
Oh, take it out.
It's your boy Beto who makes you wet though.
Oh. And you're listening to the best fucking podcast in the world.
Ponte las pilas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another podcast, the number one podcast in the motherfucking world.
And we got a very special guest this weekend.
Welcome.
Welcome to the podcast. Lalo Guevara.
What can go wrong podcast?
Guevara.
I'm Pistotivity.
If you guys are seeing this is the continuation of our stream.
Our
This is
live
just an
stream.
extension, honestly.
We just had a fucking stream. You guys are
Another live stream.
You guys are fucking crazy, by the way. We admire all of you guys. We love all of you guys for all the donations.
$500 don't know.
You guys
That's
are the
crazy.
fucking greatest.
On God.
Greatest.
On God.
Greatest.
And
Palabra, homie.
On everything I love.
On God. Hey, 2 weeks ago we went to a soccer game.
Yes, we did for my birthday.
And so on the
for
way
what
there,
country?
for Mexico.
Oh, who did they play?
Panama.
And what was the tournament?
That was the final. Of
The
the
nations.
What was the tournament?
The Nations League Cup. The Final Four.
Valentino?
And for those of you who know, we won.
One.
2-1.
2-1. Bro, I was beasted, bro. That ass, I was so drunk.
I couldn't tell.
Did you regret that? Were you like, damn, I wish I was sober for this particular moment?
And you know
I
what's
was trying to hold on before you start. I was trying to.
Yeah, but
No. I was trying to explain to my girl how you were telling us how you were closing your eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
But please explain.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. So, okay, so I wear glasses, right? But I don't like to wear them. Just they annoy me. I just don't like to wear them. I'd rather see blurry, right?
Bro's literally wearing glasses.
These are sunglasses though. But so I was like, you know what? I want to wear my glasses because I'm trying to see the players. I'm not trying to squint my eyes and fucking.
I think that's Lozano.
And guess who it is, right? So I take my glasses, right?
that
But what I
Rodolfo?
didn't know is that my eyes need to adjust to my glasses because I'm not used to wearing them. That shit did not help drinking pistos.
Oh.
So
Who would have thought?
I took a 6-pack.
Is
and
that Guatemala Blanco?
I took a 6-pack and Gazelle took a 6-pack.
Acá, perro.
So I drank my 6-pack and he drank his 6-pack. You
Is
know.
that El Venado Medina?
Hmm?
Is that El Venado Medina? I cannot close my lips as long as my tongue. I cannot clench my tongue. I tried.
Yeah, but anyways, I'll get to that point. Whatever.
I said El Venado Medina.
I thought you were
Yo,
fucking.
we're so buzzed right now,
Oh,
Beto.
I'm so drunk.
You guys are not even drunk. Fuck
Whoa,
you
we're
guys.
so buzzed.
Me and Gazelle are the only ones who say that. You guys can't.
Holy shit,
you
Lalo.
talking about?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pissed.
pissed as fuck.
Yeah,
What are you guys talking about? You guys aren't drinking.
I'm
You haven't even
pissed
drank a
off.
drop.
I invited you fools. I was like,
He didn't invite me.
I was like, hey, you guys down to go to the Mexico game for my birthday this
We're
weekend?
down, bro.
I
What did I
wanted
say?
I wanted
You're
to
like,
go.
I'll watch you from the TV, dog.
Oh, that sounds like me. Yeah, you're
I wanted to go. I was a little broke boy.
I would have paid for you, bro.
No. You've done enough of that.
Just you.
Yeah, so me and Gazelle, we planned the day. We met right here at Lalo's house, actually. I don't know if you noticed our cars outside.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, Gazelle brought a 6-pack, I brought a 6-pack, and then we carpool with our girls. And we're on our way to the game, bro. We're having a good time. We're just talking. And funny enough, we were talking about car crashes, all the car crashes we've been in, right? And I was like, yeah, bro, I have hella PTSD from this last crash, and then from my crashes from before when people rear end me.
Damn.
Bro, like not even like probably like 10, 15 minutes later, boom, they hit us from behind. And we're like,
Crashes,
no
bro.
fucking way, bro.
Where?
Bro,
Exiting the freeway.
Oh, I knew that would be where it's happening.
so let me paint the situation. I think, from what I remember, I don't know if your lady screamed, but I know my girl was like, ah!
Oh,
like,
yeah?
like, ah!
Uh-huh.
Like she,
Aw, what a little pussy ass bitch.
No, because we were talking. It's true. That's a good point. But we were talking, and out of nowhere, right, just boom, and then I hear my girl
Boom.
go,
not
Boom.
4 of them.
no, not 4, but it's just one boom,
Oh, okay.
One big boom.
and then my girl goes, ah! I was like, what the fuck?
That's such a doom.
Chance the Rapper.
And then Beto, I just see Beto like looking through the front mirror, and he's like, no fucking way, bro. You going?
Yeah. And because I really do have PTSD from when they rear me. So every time I stop, I always look at my rear mirror to see if like
If there's like
if they're
speeding,
gonna
slowing
stop.
down.
Yeah. Always, bro. It's always like, no matter what, I'm always like, oh, what if they hit me, right?
I'm always ready to like go into like the little off. If there's no fucking little side part to go off onto the what's that shit called?
Yeah, like
The
Median?
shoulder.
Yeah, the shoulder.
Well, then
The median.
Yeah, but the problem is that since I always think someone's gonna hit me, and they don't end up hitting me, I'm like, I'm technically never ready because they never
Become
end up
numb
hitting
to
me.
it,
Yeah.
kind of like it doesn't happen.
So I'm looking and I'm like, it looks like he's not gonna stop. Boom, they hit me, and I was like, no fucking way, bro. If I would have reacted like, if I would have been like, oh yeah, he's gonna hit me, like I
But what could you have done though, realistically?
just gone a little more forward and
you could have stopped.
Was there space to
you
go
could have
forward?
got off the car
because I like leaving space in
You
front.
could have got out the car, grabbed the other car, and just lifted it
Oh.
up. Yeah, and just stopped it, bro.
Yeah, and so we get off the car.
It's
and-
true though, because to Beto's like PTSD point, it was like so many times when you feel like people are gonna hit you, and you're just like, and they don't hit you, you know? So you're like, oh, everything's okay. I
Yeah.
need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's fine. But this one time, you're like, they're gonna hit me. They're gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Yeah. And so we hop off the car. And by the way, my fucking lawsuit is still going on for my last car crash. Like, this shit's still not resolved.
Because Johnny took forever.
It's not even him anymore, bro.
Nah. I
It's the
still blame
fucking,
him.
it's the lawyers now, but
Fuck that. It's Johnny's fault.
so I'm just having a horrible time with the lawsuit shit. I'm like, I'm so over it, bro. And why? It's because the person didn't have good insurance, right? So I hop out of the car.
Fred lawyers is the worst.
I hop out the car, and here comes a motherfucker that looks exactly just like the guy that hit me.
Wow, are you serious?
He was bicep as fuck. And I was like,
PTSD.
They all
How-
look alike, bro. They're all little slimy little
I was like,
rodents, bro.
I was like, Trump, get these motherfuckers out of here, dog.
The tariffs didn't drive y'all away.
He's so stupid, bro.
And I'm like, bro, no way. This motherfucker either has no insurance or has
if you
the
had
exact
to
same.
explain what he looks like, what would you say he looks like?
Ugly, bro.
Probably like
You ever seen a
probably like
chocolate-
5'1".
a chocolate chip cookie just burnt to the crisp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
continue, Beto.
He was probably like he was probably like 5'1" and
Oh, he was that tall?
yeah.
Damn, sorry I had to do with
Talk
that.
King,
So
talking.
right away I'm like, fuck, bro.
Okay.
This like there's no point. There's no
Yeah.
point of me being like, let me see your insurance. Or
Well,
like,
yeah, he's tall. Why would you want to talk to him?
Yeah, exactly.
scary.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
of it,
it's scary.
But it's funny because we all hop out of the car, all 4 of us.
Damn, you guys are.
That's true.
You-
I told Beto that. I was like,
He left that shit in drive.
after the accident happened and we drove away, I was like, Beto, I was like, this motherfucker was probably shooting bricks, bro. When he saw 4 people open the doors up.
All 4 simultaneously open out the door at the same time.
Because there's just one dude in the car, right? He was driving like a Dodge Charger. What was it?
No, it was a Chrysler.
What a shit. Dodge. What did you say?
Dodge Charger.
Not you. Him. What did
He
you
said
say?
Dodge Charger.
Charger.
Dodge Charger.
It was a Chrysler 300.
Chrysler. Oh, not too
Yeah.
far. All right, I thought it was completely
They
different.
look exactly alike, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not different.
Yeah, so then we're like, fuck, whatever, bro. I was like, you know what? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, you okay? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know what? This is not worth it. I was like, I was just like, what happened? And then he's like, oh, I don't know, whatever.
Just beast.
And then we just look at the like little tiny ass dent. It was nothing crazy. And I was like, and then because I was like, you gotta be more careful, man. And then he's like, yeah, I know, lo sé, ya sé. And I was like, all right, well, just be careful, dog. Like whatever, you know. Like I'm not trying to deal with this shit.
Damn.
Hop in the car, and obviously now we're like music off. And I'm just kidding.
And that's when your girl's like, my back hurts.
No,
It's like, fuck. Why didn't you say that shit when you first?
oh god.
I'm thirsty.
But it's funny because now we're driving
I need to pee.
we're driving to SoFi, and because I was like, bro, if you would have gotten off mad, I would have fucking backed you up, dog. Like if you would have gotten off pissed, I would have gotten off pissed.
You were driving?
Yeah, I was the one driving.
Yeah.
And you were drunk?
No, fuck no, I wasn't drinking yet. And
Yeah.
and then we started making racist jokes like, man, fucking Trump needs to send these fools back, bro. What the fuck? And then I forgot who said it. Like, yeah, we're saying that we're all wearing Mexico jerseys.
That's crazy.
No, but they gotta send the legal ones back.
So, bro, so
The ones who jumped the line.
here's the crazy thing. So that literally just happened, right? We pull into the
Oh yeah.
stadium.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, go
Well,
ahead,
we
go
get to SoFi, bro, and we're like, oh, like, because I was like, bro, don't trip, bro. I got parking, and I was like, oh, are you sure? He's like, yeah, bro. What's the worst it can be, bro? Come on. We get to the front of the line, and then he's like, we're like, bro, imagine it's like $100. We get to the front of the line. The guy goes, $100 for parking. We're like, fuck, bro.
Damn.
I was like, brother, you gotta have, right, bro?
That's inside the stadium?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
What?
Bro.
I'm so excited.
For what?
Me and my fur baby and his mom are going to go see Marca Me Pe live.
Oh my god.
Because
Yeah.
today's video is sponsored by SEATGEEK. Yes, with over $28 million, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. Did you guys know?
Sucks to be number 2.
Yes.
What's that like? Don't know.
Did you guys know that there's over 70,000 events on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more?
That's over 70,000 moms.
That's a lot, bro.
It's like when we went to go watch the Doyers. We're all there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all chill.
Hella
Having
moms.
a great time. We got some good deals.
Yeah.
The homies over at SeaGeek. Because the green means good.
Remy,
Remy, man, come on.
Come on. Are you,
It's not that hard. It makes
are,
most-
are you colorblind?
It makes it so
SeatGeek.
easy, bro.
And you know we came through for y'all. Use our code PLP10 for 10% off any purchase. You heard that right? It's not just your first purchase. Now it's every purchase you make with code PLP10.
And we want to thank you guys because without you guys, this couldn't have been possible.
Yep. Yeah, a repeatable code. It's a big deal. Thank you, SeaGeek. We love you.
Just make sure you click the link in the description and download the app.
Thank you, SeatGeek.
Thank you, SeaGeek. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
So we park, right? And keep in mind, like, when we got hit, like, somebody hit, when they hit the rear end, fucking, this was like maybe 3-5 minutes before we even pulled into the stadium. It's like, we were right there, bro. And we pull into the stadium, we park.
Oh yeah, and then because I was like, bro, we should have brought my truck, bro. That food would have hit straight into my
Into the hitch.
Yeah.
He's like, if I would have, not my truck, my dad's truck. I was like, if we would have brought my dad's truck, bro, he would have went straight into the hitch, bro. And we're like, ha ha ha. We're just laughing, bro. And we're having a good time.
He's right there.
And we park, and out of nowhere, bro, this fucking Mustang comes in.
Right next to
Right
us.
next to us to the left. It hits, there's a Silverado parked in front of us. To the left of us in front, but to the left.
Diagonal.
And a Mustang comes in and just fucking smacks you into the hitch, bro. of the truck, bro. And we're like, is this a simulation, bro? What the fuck is going on?
Stop manifesting.
No,
shit.
but yeah, that shit was so fucking funny, right? Because you can tell, like, they're like, holy shit. Hopefully the people in the truck aren't in the car. And then here comes a fucking guy. Like, we're like, oh shit, the owner of the truck just got off his truck.
Yeah, he's
He-
pissed.
and he's looking at the thing. So then the two guys that are in the Mustang get off real quick. They're like, oh fuck, now we gotta come talk to this. We're like, tell him my bad. And and they get off the car and they're like, perdón. He's like, no es mi troca, no hay pedo.
Fool, it was just some chismoso ass fool. He was just like, that's not even my truck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I just want to see what happened.
This is your guys' pedo, but this is crazy.
And so right here we have, this is when, like, it's funny how social Gazelle is, because, like, I'm this social once I start drinking, you know? But Gazelle's just social naturally, bro.
Social butterfly, if you will.
So the guy comes, and we just think it's funny as fuck, because the guy comes looking like it's his truck. So obviously the other two guys got up all quick, like all scared, like, oh shit, my bad. It's just so funny. He's like, it's not even my truck. Don't trip.
Yeah.
So then Gazelle puts the window down. He's like, bro, my truck.
You're so stupid.
He's like, hey, wait, mi troca, way. Inside my car.
What the fuck, dog?
You want to start beef for no reason?
But those fools are gonna be the homies and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We kicked it, bro. We drank together, bro. Those fools are from Honduras and shit.
And like, why the fuck would you blame them? You already having their back when the fools came back with the real owners. You're like, what the fuck? You been kicking it? Why would it be them?
It wouldn't be him, bro. It was
No, well,
another
their truck
car.
didn't have shit. They hit the hitch.
Yeah, they went straight into the hitch. Their Mustang.
You guys heard it though?
We saw
We're
it.
right next to it.
Oh, you saw it. Damn.
All of us were like, no way, that fool just hit a parked car, bro.
Yeah.
We're like, he just hit a parked car.
It's just so funny because they had just hit us.
Was he pistol though, or you should?
Yeah,
On
probably.
God. Even the fool who hit us was probably pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was by himself, but we were like, I looked at that fool, I was like, this fool's drunk as fuck.
And he probably has no insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we both looked at the car and we're like, that's not even worth it, huh? I was just going based off of Beto's reaction, though. Because Beto was driving, it was his car, too. I was just like, whatever he reacts, I'm just going to go along with it, you know? If he's pissed, I'm going to be pissed, bro. But if he's chilling, I'm going to be chilling.
I was about to get the Glock from the truck, bro.
Oh shit!
The Glock.
Shoot up this whole bitch, huh?
Air out this whole motherfucker.
Yeah, 'cause
right now.
Yeah, I was like, this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
But it was a good time. But yeah, but then so I brought my glasses because I'm like, I'm trying to see the players, right? And so we're outside, bro. Because it was the tickets when you bought them, you also got access to the third place game, which was USA versus Canada.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, let's go a little early to try to watch like the second half at least. And so we show up early, but we got stuck in traffic. So by the time we showed up, the game was almost over. So we just ended up just tailgating and drinking outside of the car with the homies, with the new homies.
With the new Honduran homies.
And
the pro hitch homies.
so we're getting fucked up, right? And we go inside the stadium, and I put on my glasses, bro. And I'm like watching the players warm up. I'm like, what the fuck? We got two Edson Alvarez now? What the hell yeah, bro.
We're cooking this motherfucker.
Two Raul Jimenez, bro. We're fucking...
Does the ref see all these players on the field?
We're solid, bro. But yeah, bro, I couldn't see, bro. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I can see good, but I was seeing double. So I can see them clearly, but double. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when they would pass the ball, I'm like, bro, how the fuck did you not control that? Oh, he controlled it. Because I was seeing two balls.
Yeah.
There's
you
a
know?
lag and shit.
So I was watching the game just fucking covering one eye like this, because that's the only way I can see. And I was like, fuck, bro, this is fucking annoying. Because even if I take off my glasses now, I'm
When did you figure that out though?
to take off my glasses. Oh, the one eye?
Like you're like, oh shit, like I can't focus on the game.
Right away.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell like right
yeah.
away.
And then,
I would have just been like, damn, 18 players on the field. That's crazy.
and then, so I was like, fuck, bro, let me chill on the drinking then, because this shit ain't normal, right? Gazelle comes in with a pistol. He's like, bro, here, I bought you a
That's
pistol.
different.
I was
That's
like, I have to.
You
drink
have
it,
to
bro.
drink
have
it.
to.
You
You
I'm
have
drinking
to.
now, bro.
What are you supposed to do?
And but yeah, we're watching the game. Whatever is cool. Halftime comes and our girls are like, oh, I'm hungry. I want.
Oh my
Damn.
god! I'm fucking bitch. That's gonna ruin everything.
And so we're like, fuck, bro. And so we go to the restroom, bro. Packed, bro. That shit. Oh my god.
You're gonna make line as a guy?
Yeah,
It's
but
the
there's,
worst.
but there's no line because everyone's drunk. Everyone's just fucking squeezing their way in there, right?
Yeah.
So whatever, I go take a piss, and I lose Gazelle. So I go in there before Gazelle. I take a piss. I wash my hands. I'm walking out. Some guy grabs me. Hey, bro, chill out, bro. Chill out. And I'm like, huh? He's like, bro, chill out. He gets like that, bro. He gets like that. And I look, and his homies all like, nah, what the fuck, fool? What the fuck? Nah, you already know how I get, dog. Nah, fool, it's because you already know how I get. He's telling his homie that.
Yeah.
And the homies are like, grabbing me, like, chill out, fool. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm not doing shit.
What the? He was pressed against you?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't fucking know. I think he's just like getting like
beefing with
random
everybody.
people. Yeah, beefing with everybody. And I just happened to walk in at the right moment.
But then I came in, I was like, now what the fuck, homie? What's up, perro?
But
You know where the fuck I'm from.
The ass, bro.
and I was like, what
That's some
the
nightmare shit.
What the fuck is going on, bro? I was about to catch a fade, bro, without even knowing.
But the guy in your face.
Catching a fade is
But
so
then we
fun.
went to the concession stand, bro. That shit took forever, bro. By the time we sat down again, it was like the 65th minute.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Of the
Yeah.
first
Second
half?
half, the second
Of
half.
second? But for your game?
Yeah, for our game.
The
yeah.
final?
Yeah, the final.
When did you
It
leave?
was halftime. Yeah.
You left at exactly halftime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took like,
But our girls wanted
no, so you took like
pretzels.
35 minutes.
No, worst part of it all, they didn't have fucking pretzels or popcorn.
Our girls wanted pretzels and chips, bro.
They wanted shit that.
We had to go
They
to.
wanted shit that
It's
didn't
not,
exist.
it's not a fucking Dodger game.
Yeah.
But bro, what were we supposed to do? They wanted
Hey,
pretzels.
Send them
bitch.
home.
Hey, bitch, there's no pretzel. What the fuck else you want? A beer? No.
Hey, you know
Okay,
that
thank you.
you know
What's
that
the drink?
car that hit your fucking toe hitch? That was these
No,
bitches.
and yeah, you know what's the worst part about it? It's SoFi, so there's a shit ton of people there, so there's bad reception, bro. So we're up next in line, and our girls still haven't responded. Hey, there's no pretzels. What do you guys want? We're not standing in line for fucking nothing, you know. And they're not responding. I was like, oh my god, it's like when your mom leaves you at the store.
The market?
Ay, se me olvidó la pinche salchicha ahorita.
Get in la línea.
Yeah.
I'll be back right
Yeah,
now.
and you're
Bitch,
like,
you just
It's
crazy.
been 15 minutes. You mean
Yeah.
right now?
Oh, mommy fried this salchicha? That's wild.
Yeah,
Doesn't
so-
Dad give it to you enough?
But yeah, but the game was cool. It was super dope to see fucking Mexico win it last minute.
Yeah, it was fun.
The PK?
It was
You know
fun.
what?
Yeah,
When
was
did that
crazy
happen?
how
What
it
minute
was-
did that happen?
like the 90th minute.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was literally the last minute. And then Bree, she was sober the whole night. She took us home and shit.
That's how boring, bro.
Yeah, we went to get in and out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you guys got in
I ordered 2 double doubles and I was like, Beto, you gotta help me with this last one.
No,
bro."
we get to In and Out.
Pussy.
No, we get to In and Out, and I'm guessing this was still like Beastoed, but coming down off of it. So when he finished his first double, I think he came down. He's like, when I ordered 2, he's like, Beto, please help me.
I need, but my cousin though, on God,
Had to.
he
On
pulled-
God and
I
heaven,
had
bro.
to.
You had to.
He pulled through.
I had to eat a double, half of a double, and animal style fries and a shake.
He had to, bro. He had
You
to.
had
had
to,
to.
bro.
Well,
It sounds like you had to.
Well, you guys would do the same thing, bro.
I wouldn't, bro. I don't think I ever could. Because your cousin, that's like a family thing.
That's true.
I could never do it. I could never spit on the same beef that you had.
That's a good point.
This is wham, bro.
Palabra, homie.
But if you ever do, I'll fucking have dirt on you, bro.
It has dirt on you, bro.
On
I
dirt.
know you do, bro.
Yeah,
That's true.
So just keep that in mind, bro.
I know, bro.
Just remember, bro.
Yeah.
Dang, so that was how the Mexico game. You guys left us on the cliffhanger. Because last time you said,
on
like,
the-
you
on
started
the
talking about it, you're like,
It's because they were beefing, so.
and then you were like,
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
fuck with that
dang.
for no more.
Bro, the funniest part though for real was like in the restroom when that motherfucker was like, nah, fool, you already know how I get, bro.
Yeah.
You already know how I get. I was just thinking about the guy who was like, si ya saben cómo me pongo, ¿pa qué me invitan? You ever seen that guy?
Yeah.
The Mexican motherfucker, he's like,
si ya saben por qué me pongo, por qué me invitan.
Without being carried and shit.
word for word, bro, but in English. He was
Yeah.
like, you guys already know how I get, bro. You guys already know how I
And
fucking
he
get.
wasn't playing around?
No,
No, bro, he was
no, but
hot.
the funniest part for me was that his homie's validating it. He's telling me.
His homie was like, I already know how this fool gets, bro.
He's telling me, he's like, he gets like that, bro. Come on. What the fuck?
But
No.
so why the fuck did he tell you? Just because he thought he was talking to you?
I think I just walked in right
Nah,
at the
it's
perfect
'cause
moment.
it was his homie who told you that. He
Yeah.
was like, chill, bro, chill. And then the fool who was like beefing
They
it
were
with,
both drunk.
he was beefing it with one guy.
Yeah.
But that fool had already left, bro. He
Was back in his seat already?
He was probably
Yeah.
chilling. He wasn't entertaining that shit at all. He left. And this fool was still hot, bro. He's like, and then Beto just got involved in the mix and shit.
Yeah. And it's funny because that's going on right there. But then you walk like 2 steps and there's people singing, ah, yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is that what should have happened was he'd be like, you already know how to get. You already know how I get. And then Gazelle, you should have pulled up and you should be like, hey, bro, how do you get? No, like, I'm curious, bro. Like, how do you get? Go
Bro,
ahead.
tell me how you get, bro.
Come on, I'm
Listen,
so
I'm right
say
here
it
next
right
to
now.
us.
Yeah.
What's up then, homie?
Imagine he's just like, all right, well, this is how I get, bro. And he just explains like his whole life to
And
you.
then
and
I
shit.
deck that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah.
He just wanted someone to listen to him.
Just bink.
Tell me this. When your girl gets drunk, I assume that you deal with her like well. Like, you already know how to handle her. She's acting dumb. You kind of like, hey, calm
Hey,
down
what
a
the
little
fuck?
bit.
Oh my God.
I think she's acting like me.
But
yeah.
because all drunk people act dumb, right? But like when you get drunk,
No.
does she treat you good?
Huh?
Like when you get drunk, does she treat you good, or is she fucking very visually like annoyed that you got drunk?
No, she takes care of me.
It depends.
Nah.
I think if we're in a public setting, I feel like she feels less like she has to take care of me because everybody's like together. And I feel like she gets annoyed with me. she'll be like, because I'm just having a good time with everybody else that's drunk.
God forbid.
But how
bro.
often you get annoyed with her when she's drunk?
No, never.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, because you know your girl. You know your girl when she's
That
sober.
shit don't mean what the fuck.
No, you know your girl when you're sober. Well, I'm saying as a guy, you know your girl when she's sober and you
She's
know when
always
she's
stressed.
drunk.
Yeah.
So it's like when she's having fun, I feel like every guy at least here could be like, all right, time
If
for
you're
me to,
happy, I can have.
if
peace.
I know that you're already fucked up, I gotta tone down as a man and make sure you're good. Then I
Yeah.
feel like we have that.
No, I'm saying, like,
Dreams
as a
is right.
girl-
I'm gonna fucking tell her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
her right now, bro. Call her.
Should
We need to FaceTime.
That is true though, but that's like that same principle almost applies to like most
Everything.
things in fucking
Life.
in the relationship, where it's like you're allowed to be more fucking emotional or dramatic.
They got
about
privilege.
whatever it is. Whereas we have to be more controlled and shit. You're right though, because like there's been times with my lady gets fucking on a good one, and I'll be like, I gotta chill. I just gotta be like. I was like, I gotta make sure that she's having a good time, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas like, we'll annoy the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, in my case at least, it's like I'm more peaceful than she ever is most of the time.
Yeah. I think I'm the opposite. I think my girl takes care of me, and I get annoyed as fuck when I see her get drunk, bro.
You're toxic.
Dead ass, bro. My girl will take care of me, bro, when I'm drunk, but she'll tell me later, like, you're acting fucking stupid, you know?
Yeah.
But like, she won't tell me then and there, but she'll tell me later. And me, I'm just like, fuck, I'm fucking tired of dealing with you when you're fucking drunk, bro.
My girl told me that. Remember when we went to B-Dubs?
Oh yeah.
And we were
That's
on
the
a
same, that's the
fucking-
same day my girl was annoyed.
We were on a sick ass one, bro.
Yeah.
Thick ass fool.
That was after the
Who
Dodger
was-
game.
Who was all there?
Everybody that went to the Dodger game.
No, it wasn't everybody.
It was Leak.
Aw.
Leak was there.
Us. Everybody here,
Yeah,
for
everybody
sure,
here.
except Lalo.
Leak.
And who were the ones that were the most drunk? It was me for sure.
Me, you.
Dreams.
Leak was fucking hammered, bro.
Why would you be drunk? You're good.
Exactly, bro. Why would I, bro?
That's it, no?
That was it.
It was just us and our
These
girls.
buds-
so I
we-
felt
My
like
girl
a big
told me,
group.
she was like, "Fool, you got the camera out and you were like,
God
you
forbid.
were like, hey, tell your kids what you want."
Yeah.
I was like, hey, hey, tell your future kids what you feel about them.
Who asked that?
And my girl was like,
Knowing how stupid I am, bro.
my girl answered some stupid shit, and I was like, what the fuck, bitch? That's our future kids. How dare you
No, but
talk to our
it's funny because we
like
talked
that?
about that on the way to the Dodger game, and it's so funny what she said too, because she's like, because I went around the table asking everybody, and everybody made it a joke.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, fuck you, fuck my future kids, and because I was like, like laughing at everything. But when he got to Aide, he was like, tell our future kids something, and she made a joke. He's like, that's our future kids, bro.
Bro,
Take,
what the-
take
Hey,
it serious.
That's my son, bro.
Why the fuck would you say
That's my son, bro. That's some bullshit, bro. Take it serious.
No, on God,
And then
though, on God.
when I saw the footage, I was like, delete.
Now my future kids will never know what I said.
Hey, but it took a lot to get her fed up with us. It
My
took
girl?
a lot for your girl to get fed up with us.
Nah,
bro.
nah. My girl will get fed up with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my girl got mad because she said I kept asking Link the same question.
What'd you ask? If you
I
can say the N word?
Can I get the pass?
The craziest thing, Leak kept saying no. Leak was like, no.
Bro, that Dodger game was just full of bullshit.
God
bro.
forbid, bro.
God forbid you trying to get
Michael didn't even make it to the sixth inning.
No, he was sleeping.
Michael
in the,
didn't make it to the second inning, bro.
if he was sleeping,
Well,
over there in
I
the-
was drunk too, so I can't even remember.
he was sleeping
bro,
over there
but
in the hallway, bro, just chilling.
that was definitely
Bro,
like
that
one of those
Dodger game,
things.
we were on some bullshit, bro. Like, we didn't give a fuck about who won.
Palabra. It was
The Dodgers?
hot. Also, Dreams, fuck you. Those seats sucked.
Sorry.
Don't blame Dreams. It's like this motherfucker knows the plan
My,
of the fucking.
hey, no. My
the
bad.
stadium.
What's your budget? $50.
Not mine. Mine's always 100. 100. Always.
Cap. Your budget is. I'm not gonna fucking go.
No,
bitch.
my
That's your fucking
no,
budget.
my budget
That's
is
not my fault. I was like,
no. My budget is whatever a firm is doing. I can work with that shit.
I got perro.
But sometimes they say like we can't work with that plan, and I'm like, what am I to do?
But you be hitting up. with
what am
Lalo,
I
like,
to do then, bitch?
You be telling Lalo like, "Hey Lalo, are you down?" That fool's already like, "Fuck that shit, no, bro." Motherfucker, I haven't got it out.
To be fair, I thought the sun would have
But the
already
firm
set
doesn't
by
work
then
with
a
it,
little
though.
bit.
Wait, he's drunk right now. Let's make plans with him right now.
Let's make plans with him.
What should we do?
This fool doesn't
What are
make
you
plans with
down for, bro?
nobody.
I'm good right now, bro.
That's crazy.
Let's go to a
I'm
Jags
drunk,
game.
not that drunk yet though.
Yeah, those
Take a
seats,
shot then.
those seats were terrible, bro.
Burn it up.
But it's not your fault.
Yeah, no, it was bad, but it was like
It wasn't
only
your
bad
fault.
because we were in the sun. Imagine if there was no sun. There's
Like
good
that,
seats.
it
That's
would
true.
be
We would
fun.
be dead.
Bro,
It'd be dead, yeah.
we had to leave our seats for 30 minutes because it was so fucking hot.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was drunk. I did not feel the heat.
I don't give a fuck.
But I saw everybody's.
give a fuck.
I saw
My
everybody's
girl
girl
was
all
pissy.
red. Fucking.
No, I was beast as fuck, and I was still hot, bro.
I
It was,
didn't
it was, it was hot that
I
day.
didn't give a shit, bro. I was
didn't
having a
give a
good
shit either.
time.
Bro, we spent like an hour trying to get fucking Dippin' Dots for our girl.
Bro, Otani
I bought the
fucking
whole
hit
box,
a-
bro. I said, how much for the whole box?
Yeah, dude, I
He's
did.
like 120. I'm like, if I tip, do you get it or does the stadium get it? He was like, nah, bro, it's just better if you tip. I'm like, here, say less, bro. I get that for like $60.
Well, that's what I did at the Don't Fall in Love Fest.
I got it for like a $60 tip, bro. I walk back with a box of ice cream, just giving it to all the homies, bro.
That's
Here,
wild,
have
bro.
some, have some.
When I
And then
went,
Michael,
How was he? Lawn chair.
and then fucking me's like, I'll take him home. I'll take him.
when we went to the Don't Fall in Love Fest, I did the same thing. I went up to I bought all of his beer. That shit's like $20 a pop, right?
They were acting weird though that day.
Who?
The people who were like,
They're
all
falling
like-
in love.
I don't remember, but
They're fine.
I remember we went and asked
They
the
were
girl-
trying not to fall in love, bitch.
I was like, you know the rules?
You respect that shit.
So I asked for 5 pistos, and I was like, "How much is it?" She's like, "I think 100, right?" And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "What if I give you 40,
Some dick.
40, and you keep it? I give it to you cash." Or I was like, "Oh, what if you only charge me for like 2, and I tip like $50? Do you get the tip?" She's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "She's like, oh, okay, yeah, well, let's do that."
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah?
So I tipped her a shit ton and paid a little bit for beers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was with it.
Yeah,
Is that the move?
that's the
Yeah,
move. bro.
yeah. Like I'll pay.
You
40
could have fucked.
because it don't come out. It don't come out of their checks.
also,
okay.
But how-
those people
how-
are like one-offs, bro.
you give out
They do
like,
one fest, they're gonna do another fest in like 6 months.
You give out 4, and then you pocket fucking $50. That's a
Yeah.
steal.
Bro,
I would have paid 80 for the drink.
That's literally stealing.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. Company money, too.
Promote it though. Fuck it. We gotta do something because these events, these alcoholic events, like
Bro, like $18, $19 per drink. You got me fucked up, bro.
even when we went
That's
to,
40
even when we went to the
bucks.
Ducks game, that shit was like on the pricier side.
I don't give a fuck. I didn't pay for it.
That's why you get fucked up on in the parking lot, bro. Or at least like buzzing in the parking lot, then you go in. Cause fuck, imagine you going sober, and you pay $18, $19 for your first tall can, and then that's not gonna do shit. I mean, it's probably coming from alcoholics, but that's not gonna do shit.
The Dodger game.
It's
one
gonna
was-
have you drinking something,
Yeah.
so you have to go get another one, and that's when you start getting a buzz after you finish your second tall can.
You're already $40 in.
And then your third one, you're kind of debating like, do I want to like dance with the line or do I want to not? And then usually it's like, by that time it's probably third quarter or whatever.
Honestly, though, by that time, we're not asking ourselves, do I want to dance with the line? Is it by that time you're like,
They ain't no damn line.
I'm dancing with this fucking line.
Run it up because it's my turn to pay for this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They
the,
don't give a
the
fuck.
homie got the first rounds.
Nah, bro, that Dodger game was wicked pricing though. That shit was like $60 for like the tall. We bought like me and Michael both got like those tall like kind of like Slurpees type shit. I'm on like a Fat Tuesday, and that shit was each one was $60.
That's dangerous around me. Don't say that.
$60, bro. I was like, bro, not even in Vegas.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like that's how they make their money because Dodger tickets are cheap as fuck.
They're expensive, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd be seeing them for like $20, bro.
I got fucked up off
rafters.
that
Yeah,
fucking
they're in the
Slurpee
rafters.
shit. The Fat Tuesday
Yeah.
because of the sugar, like it. That you know how that shit.
They mix it with like a beatbox.
Oh, and
Well,
that's
yeah,
the fucked up part,
because
bro.
your body digests the sugar.
My girl bought me one of those, right? And then I think Kitty bought Michael his, right? We go and we sit down. We were there first, right? We set it down. You know how it's at an angle? As soon as Michael set his shit down, bah, knocked over, bro. Fell all over, bro. Went to the underneath the seat to the person in front of us.
Fun.
It was like, fuck. He was fiending so much, he walked back to go get that shit again, bro.
No, for $60.
Yes, bro. And then not even like 20 seconds later, bro, I do the same thing. But I didn't go back to it. I was like, fuck, that shit was expensive. I'm like, fuck that. Luckily, I picked it up. There was still like some minute left because I picked it up fast enough. But I was like, fuck, my girl's so pissed, bro. I was like, she's like, if you buy anything, it's on you now. I was like, I can't even blame you, low key.
Let's come up with some like since we've all been to like events, we've all done concerts, games, and all that shit. Like for
SEATGEEK.
maybe for somebody
gonna
who's
say.
like fucking
Oh, but on
younger,
God though.
PLP
for people who that are younger, like we should do like a fucking like this is a guide. How if you're drinking, this is how you should approach the event.
We should throw an event for people that are underage still, because they've never gotten to experience
They
that.
mature.
Yeah, and they're mature for their age.
They're mature.
So we throw an event for people who are underage so they can get to experience it, and we sell alcohol.
Okay, well that's
You go and we get locked up.
definitely
we do
that
some time.
segment can be sponsored by
SEATGEEK.
So
PLP10.
I think the first thing I was gonna say was definitely pregame.
Bring an ice chest.
Facts. That's I think that's the biggest one,
But
especially if you're drinking. Though.
But second one immediately, don't pregame too hard.
Yeah, you cannot pregame too hard.
yeah.
Because then you just start spending money on them.
You have to know your limit.
Yeah. I don't know about knowing, but at least know like when you're dancing with the line, like, all right, let me just kick it because inside there's more drinks.
Wait, do
You're
you guys
gonna pay a little bit, but like there's more drinks. You don't have to get plastered and then walk in because that's crazy.
Because for me, I have a weakness. I get fucking plastered, and every time I go in, I'm like, I'll just buy one. I'll just buy one more. I always end up buying one.
And you're
more
already
time.
plastered,
Yeah.
bro. That's the crazy part.
Okay, go ahead. After we finish this, can we all tell our stories of one time that we pregame too hard?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I got you. Hell yeah.
So I was thinking, I was like, the first rule is you have to pregame. The second rule is obviously don't pregame too hard.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third rule
The third rule is there's no such thing as pre-gaming too hard. So keep that shit.
No,
if you're
it's
making
funny
a
because
commute,
that's true, but also you got to be careful. I'll explain with my story, but you got to be careful with that.
Especially if you have a commute, you can't be drinking too much because then you're gonna want to pee on the way there.
Oh, if it's a long ass drive,
And that'll fuck up everything, bro.
Yeah, 'cause you got to pull off on the freeway and you have to sacar la manguera, you know.
That's facts. Every time my girl just squat by that bush.
Okay, that's crazy. Don't make her go do that, but yeah.
No, she
No,
gotta
make
do
her
it.
do that, bro.
No, have the
paid a
little
lot of
cup
money.
shit. Have the little cup that you
The
shoot at
shiwi?
boy.
You have to have
Yeah, what's it
a
called?
couple.
The shiwi?
The shiwi, yeah.
You have to have a couple extra beverages for the parking lot because you're gonna kick it in the parking lot for a little bit.
Sunscreen. If you're anywhere where I sat.
Oh, that's right. If there's sun.
Where I sat, where we sat, motherfucker.
I sat. Y'all left.
All right.
Also, one person in your group has to sacrifice and be sober, bro. Or just or tone it down.
Nah,
a little
that's
bit.
hell for them, though.
Slow
to
down.
drive?
Slow down a bit. Slow
That's
down.
hell for them,
Compared to
though.
everybody, slow down a
Yeah.
bit. Well, you know who who the not drinkers in your
For
group
what
are.
reason though? Because you
To
could
drive-
always
to
arrange
drive home?
Ubers and fucking.
No, bro, they're mad expensive, bro. They're so expensive. When I went to Countdown, I was like, let me be responsible and get an Uber.
But that's you covering it. Imagine if like a whole group covers it.
Always bring your own
yeah,
glove.
but that's max. Like if you get an XL, which are more expensive, that's max 6 people,
Yeah.
5 people. So it's still not
Still a lot,
Yeah,
huh?
and that's if your group is that small. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because now you have to get another one.
We have a big ass.
Always
group,
bring
though.
your own glove. It doesn't matter if it's an Angel game, a Dodger game, Rolling Loud. You bring your own fucking glove just in case they might throw a baseball your way, bro.
You just
Just
that
in
Bésame
case.
mucho and shit with,
Yeah.
with a mitt.
Bésame mucho. You're stupid. There's no game on, nothing.
Okay, Beto, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, because Countdown, bro, my Uber ride home, that ass was like $150 something
Oh, yeah.
just to get home.
Really?
Yeah, because the event was busy, and then it was late at night, and then it was like a 20-minute drive.
Damn.
150 something
That's a
dollars. Bro.
lot, bro.
Damn.
Nah.
Oh, that was this recent time that we all went together.
Yeah.
I'll probably kill myself.
I wanted to.
That's it though.
When I ordered the Uber, I was like, Caleb would be pissed at me right now, bro.
That's why I was happy when we went to the what's this shit called, the No Te Enamores,
Mm-hmm.
and you took me to my car. I was like, bro, we would have to have walked back
Oh, yeah.
to the car because we gave you
The VIP parking.
the VIP parking, so you got to park right next to the venue. And I was like, bro, like if we didn't have that VIP parking, we would have to march that shit back like almost a mile to the parking lot.
Damn. It was a long walk.
Bless up. Thank God. Thank God we have to do that shit.
And I don't know, any other suggestions?
That's it for me. What do you got, Dreams?
When you go to the bathroom, just make sure that you always go with somebody. Because motherfuckers be getting lost, especially like at events and shit. Like, go with somebody, bro. Someone who's like at least a little bit better than you. Because if you're at a rave or something, like that shit's a bitch to find people.
Listen to the fucking rules, especially if you fucking made them. If you say, meet up at Bionic Jungle
Sure
every
it's a
top
fine.
of the hour, you should fucking be the first motherfucker there at Bionic Jungle if you got lost.
On God, and God in heaven.
I feel it. I
Who
feel
would
it.
I know
that
you
shit.
feel it because me and you
feel
were
it.
together the whole time.
We had a great time though. I had a good time with you.
We did.
I was like, lucky.
Others here. You weren't there. So whoever's left never showed up to their own fucking queues. Top of the hour.
When was the time that you pre-gamed that was like, you went overboard?
Oh, when we went to fucking... When I drove you guys, when we went to Marca Mepé, was it?
When I drove you guys.
When I
That's a wild statement.
No, this is the thing. When we went to... Was it Marca Mepé?
Was it with Carlos?
With you, Carlos, and Jay. When I drove you guys. Right?
Oh yeah.
I remember I was sober. They pre-gamed here, and I was like, let me check. I'll drink one Ultra, and I'll chill. And I'll chill before, and then I'll drink when we get to the parking lot. And the parking lot, I think I shotgunned 2 Ultras back to back. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah.
And I shotgunned them back to back, and then like right away I was just like, oh, fuck, I'm drunk as shit. And I was like feeling full because of all the foam and shit. I was like, bro, I feel like throwing up. And so like the first hour, cause we got there right on time. So when we walked in, literally, and he goes crazy, and we're like, we can't even go get drinks.
Yeah.
So he went straight to our seats, and the whole fucking like 30 minutes or an hour I was just like this the whole time, like.
And they were just hyping him up too.
Yeah, no, these dudes were all chilling because they're like, yeah.
No, but didn't you say they weren't even playing? Like they were trying to get on stage with the dad or whatever.
No,
that's Eslamon. That was like the first time he saw.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Man.
this is Marca Mepé. So we went and
These were up, bro.
these people were up like right away. Right when we walked in, they were like Marca Mepé.
How you get there so late?
The
bro?
crowd gets because it was Ontario Arena right here, but we had left right when it said it started like at 7. So that means like the openers, whatever, we can leave like at 7. We left at 7 when it started to get there, hopefully after traffic.
That's nice.
And we got in like at 7:45 right away. They get up on stage, and I'm like, for the first hour, I'm just like, bro, I'm drunk as shit. And I drove here,
Yeah.
trying to focus, trying to make sure like I'm listening to the songs too. These fools are all having a good time. I end up sobering up, and that's when these fools go and get more pistos for themselves. And I'm like, I'm driving y'all home, like I'm fucked up already.
Yeah.
So like when it switches off, I'm drunk the whole first hour, and the second hour, these fools are getting plastered. And I'm just like, nah, I'm drinking water. I'm just enjoying the show. That's what I was saying. Like, don't do that bullshit where you're shotgunning shit.
Yeah.
Like right when you walk in and you're the DD because
Yeah.
it's stupid as fuck. It's like So I was coming down the whole time. I was just like sober at the end of it, and I was like, this sucks. And these fools were just like, just drunk as shit. I'm like,
Carlos, come back here.
that's the one we were talking about when I have to go fetch all these foods. Cause I'm coming down and like trying to get sober, and these foods are like all drunk as shit. I'm trying to.
God forbid you play babysitter once.
I'm over here trying to collect my
To
ducklings.
be fair though, I was in the car with you.
I know you
When everybody else was like,
Yeah. No, well, you
chopping it up.
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
stuck next to me. The
You know
whole
what's
time, that's
annoying?
why.
When the fool who's been with you the whole night for some reason is the one who has to wander off like at the end. Dead ass. You be like in the car and shit, and then like, hold on. And they hop out the car and like, where the fuck you going?
You were with
You were with me this whole time. Now you want to bail? That's some bullshit.
That's part of
That's
the-
happened to me hella times.
That's part of the experience though, bro.
Because you're not driving.
Yeah.
You're not babysitting.
But I feel like anybody who's been around here long enough that knows like when it's time to collect your ducklings, like that whole scenario of you like you're the sober
Quack, quack.
sober one and you have to go collect your homies because you have to take them home. You give them a ride. I could tell them to Uber and like, hey, if you're not gonna get in the car, Uber then. Because I like first of all, it's 15 minutes from our house. It's not like 2-hour drive
Yeah.
from like out there in SoFi and shit.
yeah,
like
big inland.
yeah, it was. We're set inland. We're 10 minutes away from our home. I could tell them like, go get your car then.
Right.
I'm leaving.
It is funny though from both perspectives though. Like I was like right in the middle where I was like I'm not too messed up to the point where like I don't understand Lotto, but I'm also not too sober to not understand these fools.
Yeah.
'Cause these fools were like, first
You're
of all,
purgatory?
First off, the homie Jay was being like you said, social butterfly, bro, chopping it up with all the randos, bro, and I was like, bro, let's fucking go home.
I was trying to tell them that we go to the house to here, the studio. Before it was like whatever it is now. I was like,
Yeah, but they
we
trying to
can
chop it
come here
up.
and get drunk all we want.
Yeah, but there's no
All of us, not just y'all. I get drunk with y'all. I'm
Yeah.
at home.
there's no biddies here though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
We're
they're.
talking to all guys, bro.
Yeah.
They're all biddies, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Well, all the
You ever
biddies
see
out
stuff-
here ain't no
Fucking
biddies.
Carlos saw somebody with the Millonarios fucking shirt on. I was like, oh my God, bro, you got Millonarios? Oh my God. That's my chocolate team, Colombia, all the way. I was like, what the?
What about you? What was the time you pregame the hardest that you think?
Definitely for the rave events.
Every rave event? Because he just said rave events.
There's been hard summers that I'm like,
Oh yeah, he went too hard. There's not enough summer.
there's too much summer,
Bars.
and you find yourself like,
Which one did you go to? The one right here in the Speedway or the one in LA?
the Speedway. But then you just find yourself like in the spritzers and shit. The whole like most of the night, you're just like,
Yeah.
how much you're here, bro? Because it's hot out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because you went too bonkers. But you know what it is too?
Wonka Wonker, some would say.
Is it because you don't want to throw up though and make the night worse?
Mama, go
It's
be
a little bit of
dead.
that. But I think here's the thing. I think for every event, no matter what it is, whether it's a rave, a concert, a sporting game, whatever it may be, if there's too much hype around it, it's probably not gonna go right.
Right.
Because especially if you're excited about the event, you're like, I'm gonna fucking get fucked up, and you're already going into it with that mentality. You know you're not gonna survive the day. Like that usually doesn't end well. So I've gone into events with that mentality where I'm like, oh, bro, I don't give a fuck. I've been working hard as fuck, you know.
I deserve this. Day
All I've been doing is just working and shit. I've been locked the fuck in.
It's like you almost forget how bad being fucked up feels.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're stuck in that mentality where you're like, why did I do this to myself? And then you're just thinking of that in your head. You're just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
And that's not fun anymore.
Right.
When you're in that state of mind
that's
where you're
crazy,
just like,
crazy fucked
why
up.
the fuck am I doing this shit?
I never had that. I was like, hell yeah. I'll be like giving myself finger guns in the restroom.
Nah. Nah, when you're like
You're
fucking,
the fucking man.
Yeah.
you ever been yakking? You're yakking and you're just like, why the fuck did I do this?
But not throwing up.
Kind of, yeah.
Like not
Because-
throwing up though. That's even worse than just throwing
Because I
up.
was gonna,
heaving.
'cause I was gonna
Yeah.
ask.
You
have we-
already threw everything up. You're just.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Because I was
Feel
gonna
like
ask,
a cat in the corners.
And then the worst part is with like somebody who's like more sober than you and they're helping you, and you're just like, oh, I'm so sorry, and they're like, nah, bro, it's okay.
Wait,
You're good,
because I was
you're
gonna ask,
good."
have we all been like on both sides of that spectrum? Like you're the DD, and then like you're the one that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I've helped.
Have we
people.
all been
For
like,
sure. For
I've
sure.
helped
I have.
people.
right?
Yeah.
No, have you not been like on that?
I got him fucked up, but just me and my girl.
But have you been the DD like in a
DD,
sense of,
yeah.
Like in a
like
group
your
setting.
your friend group
Where people
Yeah,
are
I think
fucked up.
and you,
Yeah.
you see them like and you're like, oh, I would
yeah.
be the same way if I was fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay,
And-
cool.
And
I
then,
like,
like,
you making sure.
you
'cause
You
understand?
always show empathy. You're always like,
I'm always understanding, bro. But I never judge a drunk person ever, bro. I've never gotten annoyed at someone for being drunk. It's like they were having a good time.
I feel like I'm the same way. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'll be just as stupid.
I
if not
have
more.
I have. See, I've hated on drunk people, but when they're trying to be helpful drunk people. And it's like, you're not helping me right now.
I
if
see
you're
what you're saying.
belligerent and you don't understand a shit, I'd rather
you're
rather
just like,
that.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah. Versus, but someone who's like fucking actually trying to, here, no, what if you fold it like this? You know, I'm like, get the fuck away from me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to deal with, I could deal with you, just don't help me with this shit.
Oh,
I've dealt with that shit.
That's such a exactly how you worded it. The drunk person who's trying to be helpful.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like I got it. I'm
Just go be belligerent. I'm
Yeah,
happy
I'm
with
sober
that.
when I got
Go
it right
Run
now.
off.
Go
run off
ahead,
the
go
vision.
ahead and be the drunk one because that's your role today.
Yeah.
Now,
I'll figure it out.
Let's talk about the happy shit though. When you're on a, like, you're probably chilling, but your lady's on a good one,
Oh, that's the best.
and then your girl just you're like with a group setting. She just whispers in your ear. She's like,
I can't wait to get home and suck your dick.
she's like,
tonight.
I'm gonna suck your dick so fucking good.
Yo,
She'd be like, tacos? Tacos later?
tacos, but when we leave your
And Dreams
friends,
is like, oh,
oh my god,
Those sympathy cravings are
don't
kicking
talk to me
in.
like that right now.
but that shit's funny when your lady's just like,
Aren't you on your periods?
I'm gonna
What?
fuck the shit out of you later.
So what? She's a feral animal.
And you're just like, and you still gotta be like, babe, chill the fuck out.
All right, my little Tabasco bottle.
In your head, you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my shit fucking rock tonight, bro. On God.
you're like, oh, it's getting kind of late.
And then she
it's
gets
always-
home and
But it's always on talk. But it's always on talk. But once you get home, babe, didn't you say you want to get your makeup off your face?
yeah, later.
Get the fuck up,
Or no, you gotta just take her makeup off. You're like,
baby.
you little
your
fucking
makeup,
disgrace.
your makeup wipes.
I should just
where
stick
are
my
they?
I should just stick my dick in your mouth right now and not say nothing.
Or sometimes
I said I
slow as
should.
fuck. You guys had tacos and shit. She goes to kiss you. She smells like cilantro and cebolla. You're just like,
Yeah.
puta
Or she got jalapeno
That's
on
a
her.
plus,
She got jalapeno on her mouth, so your dick just burns.
Okay.
My bad. Too specific.
Beto said that's a plus.
That's a
Cilantro.
Seconds.
that's nasty as fuck, but
Have you ever got too too like drunk on the pregame?
Yeah, when I had just turned 21, I went to Vegas with my girl. I think it was for her birthday actually. And Vegas, when you go to Vegas, there's like a specific way to do Vegas. Like now I've learned that like you can hit up promoters, get into clubs for free, and you know you gotta plan that shit good. You know what I'm saying?
Once you're an influencer, yeah, you could do all that.
No. Like there's actual.
I don't have to plan losing $700 on blackjack.
There's actual promoters that you can hit up. Like just look up TikTok and look up Las Vegas promoter, and all you have to do is text them, and they'll get you into the guest list. They mostly prefer like an even ratio of guy girl. So if you go with your girl, you'll get into the club for free. But I didn't know that at the time. It was my first time, right? Yeah. So we were in Vegas, bro, and I didn't know how to do Vegas, so I was like, you know what? There's this club called Omnia. Never heard of it. First time in Vegas.
By the way, a sound, not a fucking word.
Also, by the way, it sounds like a disease.
Yeah.
We were staying at Circus, and that's not on the strip, you know. So that's kind of like a mile. I'm like, a mile's not that bad, you know. We can
Not at all.
not bad at all, right?
Come on, we could run it, babe.
Yeah, we can definitely run it.
10 minutes.
But also Vegas, you don't walk in a straight line. It's like you have to take the escalators and take us to the other side.
Oh yeah, there's bridges.
Yeah.
There's like bridges and shit where you gotta cross.
Yeah, so whatever, right? And I was like, but whatever, it's my first time and it's Vegas. I'm there to get fucked up, you know? And so we're drinking, bro, and I'm fucking taking hella shots, bro. I'm taking hella mixed drinks, hella beer.
You're sweating it out, though.
Also, Vegas rooms do not have a fridge, so I was drinking warm ass beer. So
That's something that really does need to change.
oh god, but it's because they want you to spend money there.
Ones do though.
They
Always get the cheap.
oh
ones.
damn, my bad.
Come on.
Oh, you get the broke ones? All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I get the broke room, Circus. Come on.
I've had a room with a jacuzzi in it and no fucking fridge. You tell me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the thing was too that I also took my wax pen, so we were taking hits off the pen too, bro.
He had a wax pen. My fault.
You do drugs?
Yeah, it did past tense. I was 21.
Does he have his blinker on? Oh no, he's just hitting it.
He hitting the blink.
Traffic. Looking for
Yeah,
the
dude.
blinker.
So
You hit the Penarunskis?
so I was
The
like,
Benjamin?
all right, like I'm feeling this shit now, right? Like maybe we should get going to this so-called club Omnia, right?
Yeah.
And we step outside of our hotel room and holy shit, bro, I could not see shit. It was, and this time I wasn't wearing no glasses. It was
What happens to your vision when you get drunk?
Yeah.
No,
bro,
but
what does
the second
happen?
time was because of my glasses. That time it was just like I was so fucked up, bro, that I walked out the hotel room and I was like, holy shit, I've never been so fucked up. And I'm supposed to be like, it's me and my girl in Vegas. Like I'm supposed to be like, oh, let's
the
let's
protector.
go. Yeah, let's
Sounds
go
like
over
some
here.
diabetic
Supposed to be the man.
Yeah, I got too fucked up, and now I can't even like. We're supposed to go find that. I had to call our lift, and I still didn't even know where to fucking go to wait for the lift. You know what I'm saying? So we walk out, and I'm like looking at the signs, and I see words, but I cannot read them. And I was like, holy shit, I need to pee. So I was like, let me see where the restroom is. I can't read shit, bro. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
Am I a girl?
And kind of like we had already been there like all day, so I knew how to get out of the hotel, right? So I was just like muscle memory, like okay, I usually go this way, but I couldn't read where it said ride share, and I couldn't read it, bro. I could not read restroom until I finally found the restroom, thank God, and then we finally found the ride share. Well, but also I had already missed my first lift that I called, so it was like $50. And so then finally, like, since we call a new one, because now we finally found the place. We call a new one, takes us to Caesar's Palace, because that's where Omnia's at. And we show up to Caesar's Palace, and I was, like I said, it's my first time, and I'm fucked up out of my mind, bro. And we walk in, and it looks fucking, like, luxurious as fuck. And I was like, holy shit, this place
There's
is
a
beautiful.
guy. And you see it, and then you meet Caesar, and he's like, pizza.
And I was like, this place is beautiful. What the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
You know, and, like, I felt like I didn't belong. I was like, holy shit.
And you didn't.
And whatever, like now I'm just asking people, I'm like, where's Omnia? And we finally go, and there's this long ass line for people that are not on the guest list. And so I'm just fucked up as fuck waiting there. And I'm like, holy shit, like we're waiting in line, and then there's other people that's also their first time there, so they're also in line like clueless. And then one person goes, what? $500 to get in?
No.
Per person?
Damn.
And I was like, holy shit, we've been waiting in line for like an hour already.
No way.
And I was like, holy shit.
So you're also waiting in line for nothing, too.
Yeah. And I was like, fuck, bro. And I told my girl, I was like, we're not gonna be able to afford this. Like let's get out of line. And she's like, yeah, it's okay. Who cares? And what do we do now? Well,
Who would want to go into that fun ass party anyway?
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking stupid ass shit.
Someone's like, you can hear
What
someone
party?
in there, like, but on the brink of being in there, and they're like, "This is the fucking best time of my life."
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying though, because like now I know.
What party's worth $500?
Flash forward 3 years.
SOS parties.
Flash forward 3 years. Last year I went to Vegas and I did it the right way. I hit up a promoter. We got into Omnia with all my homies, and it was a blast, bro, for free. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that's done for like the people that are fucked up and don't give a fuck.
Fuck it, dog. I
Yeah.
probably would have done it.
Yeah, so it's for the people that
Fuck
don't.
it, bro. It's for me and my homies.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Can I just say that I pride myself so much? I'm sorry, I don't know if you
No,
know
you're
your
good.
story. I pride myself so fucking much on my muscle memory, especially when I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'll fucking find I don't give a fuck. Put me in Alaska, homie. I'll find my way home, dog. I am not worried at all.
Yeah.
I think some people when they get drunk, they start to panic a little bit because they're like, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go.
That was me, bro.
Not me, bro. I'm on a mission, bro. If I'm fucked up, it doesn't matter. You can spin me around however many times with a blindfold on. I'll find my way back to the car.
Can I tell you the person that I am? And I feel like you probably already know this about me, but it's the fact that I don't rely on my muscle memory because I'll be like, oh well, that information is gone now, you know?
Yeah.
Like, but also I'm also
Where's Bionic Jungle?
yeah, but I also,
That makes so much more sense now.
but I also want to say that I'm the person that's like, I don't stress in that. You get what I'm saying? Where it's like,
yeah.
I'm just like,
You don't fall into
I
that
don't
trap.
know that information anymore, but I also don't give a fuck about that information. you know?
Clearly.
that also doesn't help us, by the way.
I know, but that's just the person that I am. That I'm just like, well, now I'm doing this, you know. I'm just like, ooh, like you know, I'm having fun, whatever the fuck I'm doing. now.
Or
You're like that dog. You're like that meme of that dog. It's like me chilling with my other homies, and he's like in the water with a dolphin. He's jumping too.
Yes, that's me right there.
Yeah, so
That's like clear embodiment
So
of me.
I'll find my
So we
way
decided-
But
home.
like, I'll adapt. Like, if you leave me in India, I'll be like, well, this is where I live now.
Yeah.
You know, this is like,
Okay.
Let me just
We're the
take off my
beastos.
socks.
yeah,
You want to cook? Let me just take off my socks.
exactly.
No,
bro.
that was
I'll be mixing that shit.
Stupid.
My pata, bro.
Yeah, you probably have the nicest feet there, bro. On God.
so that day that was me.
I'm gonna move there.
That was me, bro. But inside, I didn't want to show my girl that I was like tripping, you know. So on the outside, I seemed calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
Like when Lalo had that earthquake at his house,
That's sure he was calm.
calm, cool, and collected. But in the inside, but in the inside, I'm like, holy shit! Like I'm shitting bricks, right? And so finally, we're like, fuck it, like let's just take a lift back to Circus and trust Circus. Well, I'm still fucked up and I can't find where. I'm asking everybody, hey, where's rideshare? Where's rideshare? Oh, if you go this way, I cannot find this. So I just tell my girl, I was like, whoa, it says Circus is a mile walk home. Are you down? She's like, yeah, I don't care. But longest fucking mile walk home ever. bro. and it's like
And
midnight.
especially if she's just yapping and bitching. Shit makes it longer,
Mile
bro.
away?
Not my girl, but
Oh,
No.
God.
I was talking about
not
like,
you, babe.
I was talking about Lalo when he's talking about his girl.
Beto turned into Lalo now.
Yeah, so bro, it's such a long ride.
Hey, arguments suck, huh? And they just start saying that they're the best.
It was such a long walk home that at some point we're like,
because you didn't defend me when you said this.
yeah, exactly.
Shut up, bitch.
But
I'm just speaking on Lalo and Beto's behalf, honestly. That's just the stuff they told me in confidence. I got dirt on them, bro.
it's such a long walk home and we still have an egg, so we stop at Denny's, bro. Oh my fucking! You know how long we waited at Buffalo Wild Wings after the Dodgers game?
Like an
Yeah.
hour and a half. 2
Double that
hours?
shit. Double that shit.
You serious?
Swear to God. So now we're like,
Why
we're just
even
annoyed
wait?
and we're coming down from the drunkenness and the highness and we're like, fuck, we just want to go home. Our feet are fucking tired from walking nowhere. And fucking, but yeah, that was the worst time that I ever fucking pre-gamed it too hard and we didn't even enjoy ourselves.
You know what? That's what it is, though. What Bet's talking about is
We heard him.
pre-gaming hard and also not being in the drunkenness does suck when you're too drunk, but I think the aftermath where you're like, oh, dude, I'm so fucking tired. I just want to be in bed right now. That's like the most fucking bullshit part of it all. You're just like,
And you're half a
Give me
mile
a
away from your
bed,
fucking
bro.
hotel room,
Palabra,
having to
homie.
cross bridges.
My girl, when she's drunk, all she bitches about is her feet, like how much they hurt. But you weren't bitching when you were doing parkour, huh? This bitch, when she's drunk, bro, she turns into a fucking the hidden leaf bitch. Just fucking. Shoom. This bitch is fucking on the wall and shit. She jumps over a fire hydrant with no hands and shit. I'm like, ain't no way this is the same bitch that just said my feet hurt. When she's on a mission, bro,
you know what that reminds me of?
she's like fucking.
There was a
crazy.
TikTok that went viral. It was
Ryan
like
Sheckler's that you.
there was a TikTok that went viral, and it was like a girl who was recording her grandmother, like in the airport. You know, like when you need like a wheelchair, they'll provide it for you and stuff. So the grandma's like in the airport and she's rolling in the wheelchair, right? And she was like,
Fucking
my
doofus.
grandma now in the airport. And then she was like, my grandma 5 days ago when there was a party at the rancho, and that bitch is fucking ding, 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 and like fucking vibing, bro, having a good ass time. Ding, ding. And therefore she's like, get the viejita, you know?
You be have energy for what you want to have energy for.
God.
Welcome back to the podcast best ever segment that we ever had, and also any other podcast has ever had. Welcome back to the Tuesday and Thursday story. Let me get some horns in here.
Blanco's handsome.
He is handsome.
He's so handsome. He's a ham. Actually, that was the first question. Do you guys think Benny Blanco is handsome? Has there ever been a time where y'all thought about quitting on the pod, and what helped y'all continue?
Go ahead, Beto. You were
Go ahead,
saying.
Lalo.
Well, I was a chaperone for prom. No, quitting on the pod? No, I just joined. So why would I quit?
Gazelle.
There has to be like you fighting with
Never.
your girl, and you're like, "Fuck,
Nah.
is this even worth it?"
No, I've never had the
You'll
thought.
get there, bro.
You get that, little bro.
Nah, word to my mother on God and everything
last
I love. Never.
Last
Never.
week when you and Dreams were fucking.
Yeah, bro. When I found out
Not
that shit on your,
even then.
on your
I was like,
laptop,
we'll make up. It was a rough patch, but it was like, it's just a rough patch, you know. We'll
Yeah,
patch
she
it
was
up.
mature for her age.
thank God my girl could take it like
Yeah.
that.
Fucking hell, dreams.
Yeah.
Dreams.
Nah, but for on everything I love, bro, never.
I got in heaven.
You'll
God,
get
never.
there low, bro.
There was one, but it wasn't really mine like decision in a way. It was
But
back when I was like
You've also been here longer.
it was back when I was a little pussy bitch, and like,
What?
When was
Yeah.
that?
well, I was never a pussy bitch in general, but I was pussy bitch for a girl.
Man, slow down.
Wow, so you'll be a pussy bitch for that girl, but not for your new girl? That's fucked up, bro.
Fuck no,
That's
because
crazy.
my girl loves hombres, fool.
On God.
Right. My girl loves it. My girl loves headlocks and shit. So I know like I know what she wants, and I treat her the way she should be treated, bro.
on God,
On
bro.
God. On God. So I remember when I first started the pod though, this girl that I was dating, I'm not gonna say names. She wasn't very like happy at the fact that I was doing a podcast.
Why?
And it was for the dumbest reason ever. It was
Why?
because at the time it was 3 of us, right?
Who was it?
2 males and 1 female.
Nuh-uh.
And so she had gotten really jealous about the fact that there was a female in there. But it's also my fault too, because I had never told her I was doing a podcast.
The beginning of time of this podcast is crazy, huh? For some people who haven't been here that long.
Yeah.
Then that was a fucking long time ago.
That's fucking damn near
Yeah.
6 years ago.
So this girl had got jealous, right? And I was like, oh, like it's nothing. It's literally just recording episodes. And it was like the fact you didn't tell me this and that. And I was
Shut
like,
up,
all right, well.
bitch, and you put a bullet through her
Yeah,
head.
fatso.
And then I was like, all right, well, if you don't want me to do it, I won't do it then, you know? Like, and at the time I was like, bro, this is the love of my life. Like, I can't give up her for the podcast. And then I gave her up for the podcast, bro.
On
God.
God, perro.
I was like, nah, and honestly, that's when like everything ended on that. I was like, I can't be with you. Like,
That was
if
the
you're not
best
gonna
decision
support,
you've ever
yeah,
made.
because at the time she had seen anything I ever did in this space, whether it was music or vlogging at the time, because I had just got off vlogging, or
It's YouTube in general, yeah.
yeah, it was like she didn't care that I did it. She wasn't mad at the fact that I did it. She had actually no problem with it, but she saw it as me doing a hobby, and like she was older than me,
Fuck
so she was like, in her mind, it was like, this is just a fucking phase.
It's, like
Like,
it's a waste of time.
this is a hobby. This is just a waste. This is just a waste, honestly. Like I get that you want to do it, but I see it as for you as a hobby, not as something you can take serious. And that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, honestly, a lot. And the only person that ever rubbed me the right way is my current girl.
On
bro.
God, perro.
Is my current girl, because she's a queen
rubs you-
angel. She's nothing like my homies' girls, because they're all crazy fucking libtards, bro.
Suck.
Yeah. And my girl's truly the best, bro. And honestly, when I was with her, like I just realized the sky just opened up and said, "You shall be with this heathen." And I was with this heathen.
That's beautiful.
And
That's beautiful, bro.
but I had thought I had quit, but not from me. It wasn't really me. And when I decided to finally just drop everything and actually just apply myself towards the pod,
Yeah.
I can honestly say, bro, I made this pod a great success.
That's a good point.
Well, you bring the funny.
You did do
Yeah,
that.
I bring the funny story. It's who I am.
Because I just brings the cameras.
Yeah, 'cause that brings the cameras. I bring my laugh.
He brings the cameras. You laugh.
You just bring
I'm the
house.
funny one. I bring the jokes. I have the stories. Anyway, I have dirt on y'all.
And Beto's a maintainer.
And I maintain shit.
Investment shit.
Yeah, you're a landscaper in that way.
Well,
But that was the time where I did
shout out
think
the
about
lawnmowers.
quitting the job.
More.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah.
You know, and fuck that bitch on God.
That's disrespectful.
I don't
No, it's
care.
not. It's the truth.
Yeah, but it's the truth. Yeah, but that was the one time I thought about quitting the
What
pod.
about you, Lalo?
Nah, never, bro. I'm hard headed as fuck.
We never even missed an episode.
Yeah, so
Every Wednesday there's been an upload.
I'm hard headed as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because like once, like we've always wanted to, or at least I have. I'm speaking for myself, so I'm not speaking for y'all. But I always wanted to make something work, and then once I saw like this was getting like at least like a view besides myself and like my family. Once it got out of like my
Friend group.
my friend group and my family like counts, like I can count like my you know, like Mass.
Oh, that's for sure. Who's listening?
Mass,
Yeah.
Miggs, Johnny, Gazelle, Date, Dreams, myself.
Beto.
Leak.
Yeah, I wasn't saying Beto. I'm sorry, but I wasn't. Leak. And I once I got past like
Elite.
18 people,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, people are listening to this shit. Because I can't count for those people. Even though it might have been just me repeating it like in the same fucking
It was you
shit.
listening to it over and over
I
again.
was like, I'll have to keep making this shit. And so as for me in my head, it's clocked in like, oh, this is working. Keep going.
Yeah.
Even if it was delusional thinking, but not
Or
really.
was it delusional?
Nah, I don't know.
See, it wasn't.
It feels like it's delusional though when you're there by yourself and no one's listening. When you're getting like 23 like listens, or
That's
views,
true.
it feels like it's delusional.
That's true, huh?
That's
That's a good
weird.
point.
But yeah,
This next question comes in and says, "My girl and I are constantly fighting. I need help saving this because I love her to death."
Yeah.
oh okay, easy. Break up with her.
Just give up, bro. It's not
Yeah.
worth it.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Beto, go ahead.
Were you?
Unless
I don't think so, because your previous behavior as who you are as a boyfriend has really shown me that you would leave.
You know what's crazy, bro? Listen to last week's episode.
You would
It's
not
like
only
you-
leave, you would la leave.
Damn, that's clever.
How's it, guys?
I hate that you're a rapper.
I'm gonna write that down.
Let leave.
La leave.
Beto,
I don't know. I would just say try to like just talk to her, and if you guys are able to work things out, both of you guys like are willing to compromise shit to make things work, then it's worth it. But if one of you isn't willing to compromise, then it might not be worth it.
what was the whole thing about you? What was the whole like thing? He said what?
Just that they've been
It's just-
arguing a lot.
It's just my girl and I are constantly fighting. I need help saving this because I love her to death.
Fuck.
You know, this might be one of those instances where you just love her more than she loves you.
But about what though? What are you arguing about? That's the tough part.
I know. and I
Probably
wish I
stupid
could
shit.
tell
What do
her.
you argue about with your girl, bro? Sometimes it's like the dumbest shit.
And it's all her dumb shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
You know,
how you been?
It's like everything that they write in for those, like, what's the context, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, how old are you guys? How long have you guys been together? If you guys are arguing like in the beginning stages of the
that's
relationship,
normal.
yeah, it's
You're
real.
learning how to be.
Yeah.
Because they were their own person before they even fucking met you, and you were your own person before they met
Yeah.
you. So they're trying to like, you're like this.
You should adapt to me.
You're like two people. You're like this trying to figure out when like you guys can align together. But if there's friction there, it doesn't work.
Like a Bakugan.
So you're, I'm God in heaven. So you're trying to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, but if it's just if you never reach that timing of like you're good and then you're working it out, and if it's just always like friction, it's like
When do you give up?
maybe it's time to like let go. I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. I always held on too long.
I just said I'm stubborn as fuck to quit on shit. So like I
Yeah.
really don't.
Well, you give up when you're just like, oh, I don't love this person anymore.
You know, what's a red flag for me is when someone will be like, well, just leave me then. You know, on that type of shit. Because they're like
well,
willing
yeah.
to just give up.
Yeah, they're out
right
yeah.
there.
They're,
Like,
well, they're checked out.
they're
yeah.
mentally checked out and they just want an excuse. Whether it's because, you know, as dumb as it sounds, they know that you're a good person and they don't feel worthy of like being with you, or just because they just don't want to be with you. Like, pay attention to what people say, because a lot of times when they say it, they mean it. Like in that sense, especially in arguments, you know, and you got to draw that conclusion
The
about.
ugly truth comes out in
But
arguments.
that's tough also though. Like that, what you're saying is like, what if that person's saying like, well, just leave me then?
Just dumb shit when they're mad.
Yeah, and you love that person, and you know they love you, but they're just kind of giving up. They're just like, well, I'd rather not hurt you.
Yeah, but they're giving up on you.
Are
Yeah,
they
but
though? Or is it
it's
just, like,
cowardly.
trauma?
It's cowardly too, though. If they gave up on you, then you break up with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Not
What
put
are
it
you
on.
saying?
Not put it on the other person.
It could be
no, but what
trauma,
I'm
though.
saying is that
No.
It could be trauma from their end.
They're not
Like,
even that good, bro. They just
Well, then-
saw our personalities and downloaded them.
go see a fucking therapist. Then what the fuck?
Okay, man.
Right?
Yeah, go cry in your fucking car.
We're gonna
imagine.
gift you 3 free therapy sessions
Oh.
with somber mind.
Oh God.
That'd be cool though. We could do that, but Yeah, I don't know. It just depends where you are in the relationship. Like to Lalo's points, like if it's early on, those fights are pretty normal in the beginning stages. But if it's like if you guys have been together for a cool minute and those fights are still happening and they're frequent, then that's not normal.
Yeah.
You should be if you guys have been together for a while now, then you guys should know each other at this point. You know, you should know what makes her mad, and she should know what makes you mad and shit.
Yeah, you get to learn each other. Like you get to know your indifferences at least, and like you know, this is what upsets her. This is what upsets him. And
Yeah.
if it's just a constant thing of like, we can't come to an agreement, and like, when the fuck are you gonna come to an agreement? Because this is the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
exactly.
tough. That's tough if you can't come to an agreement with someone that you think you're gonna spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So good luck, bro. I mean,
It's tough, bro. Like we don't have exact
details.
but like
Answers.
that's like just the gist of it. Like if let's say she's just like,
You can always jizz on it.
huh?
You say you can always jizz on it, right?
I'm glad.
Okay.
But you can, if she's always like, I don't want you spending time with your boys on the video games, but like video games have always been your life and have been your outlet. Let's just say that, you know, I don't have that problem, so I'm lucky. But some people might want to play games. I actually have in a scenario of my friend that I was really close to back in the day, and like he got a new girl and she's just like, I don't want you playing that game. It's like childish to me, and it's like, but that's all he did, you know. Like he's always just played games, and little by little he's just drifted away into like being his own person, being the person that she wanted him to be. And it's like, that's not who you are though. Like at your core, maybe that's what you wanted, so you're like molding yourself to be what she wants, but like that's not who you are. And how long is that gonna how long is that facade in your head gonna go on? Do you know? Because once she like this is like once she just builds you into like who she wants to mold you into, and she's just like, it's still not everything that I want.
It's still not enough.
You know, it's like, when is it gonna be enough, bro? Like you're gonna revert back to who you were, and who you were was a gamer, hanging out with your boys. It's not weird. You're not fucking playing VR, like looking at titties all fucking day. You're just hanging out playing COD or like Fortnite with your boys. Like you're not, or FIFA for that matter. You know, like you're not doing anything weird. So it's like, if you just bend to like her will, when do you actually like lose yourself? And like, did she like you for you, or who she thought she could mold you into? That's my whole about that whole thing.
Yeah. That's actually
Leave
a
her,
good
bro.
point. That's usually
Leave her, for
that's
sure.
actually a good point.
All right, last questions right now.
Last question, then we're gonna go to the.
If you guys want to hear what an old PS4 sounds like, that's exactly what it sounds like.
You're welcome.
All right.
Like a jet.
What moment in your life made y'all change your perspective on what really matters to you? That's a loaded question.
You're what?
What moment in life made y'all change your perspective on what really matters to you?
Damn, that's like a heavy ass fucking question.
Caleb
That sounds like a
Hammer.
question for the.
And I got a good answer for that. Yeah, I'll answer that on the wind down.
I think we should get to the wine now because it's gonna
Okay.
take us longer than to answer.
Okay, real quick. If you could irreversibly change your race, what race would you be? And
I'm going to
why?
answer that on the
I'll be
wind down.
black. I'll be black.
I'll be
I
Indian.
want to say something so bad, but I can't.
I'll be Indian.
I'll be Chinese, bro.
You be Indian?
No, babe. Hey, be for real.
Babe, did you just call me babe?
No, I said no. Hey,
Nah, baby.
Bub.
I said not.
Hey,
No,
but
hey,
real, babe.
you know what, babe? Be for real.
Have one rule, bro.
I'd be Brazilian, bro.
Ooh,
you're Brazilian, but you're still shit at soccer. You're like the most
Chill.
To be fair, it's
uncoordinated.
probably hard to make a pro as a Brazilian.
chill on Fred, bro. He
You're the
balled
most
out for one fucking 2014 World Cup.
Yeah,
I'm gone.
but all the bitches lusted over him.
Oh,
No,
Fred.
That was Oscar.
He's busted.
That was Oscar.
I would like to be La Miña Mal.
Yeah.
La Miña Mal.
I mean, yeah,
We should hear that song tonight.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you
Shout
guys so much for listening. We appreciate you guys. I want to shout out everybody who tuned into the live this morning. Remember, David the Dawn, myself, Infinite Dreams, Sunny Babel. April 25th, we'll be dropping a new track. It's called the Big Three and the IE.
Big Three and I.
Make sure you guys go check it out. It's just us, but like talking our shit, bro.
Next Friday.
Shout out to the
some good-
people
yeah.
who on on the live. I fuck with it.
Is
Yeah,
it?
shout out to the people that on the live, they're throwing up the
Yeah.
fire. Shout out to the people that were like, hey, this shit's this hidden talent. Keep that shit hidden, bro.
That's-
Fires.
Shout out to
You
you,
know?
bro.
That's just I want to thank everybody who's been listening. I want to thank my girl. You're the love of my life, my power to my hour, my
You were
Jimmy
saying
to my Timmy.
You've been saying that a lot.
I've been saying that a lot, bro. Crazy.
And
My
we're
wife?
just like, bro, we know.
Yeah, we know.
But like,
We know how much you love her, bro.
but you just
Oh.
can't contain the love.
I just want her to know that just because my heart will stop one day doesn't mean my love ever will.
That's good.
Get that?
You're fucking
Put in
king,
a blanket, pig in a blanket, eat the pig in the blanket, gain some weight. I'm gonna love you forever, baby. We all know.
Anca perro.
bro. On God.
And that's gonna pass by my shout outs to the homie Betin.
I want to shout out everybody that supports us and listens to us, everybody that leaves comments on the podcast. I want to shout out the Spotify listeners because I feel like they're the ones that stay all the way through to the shout outs all the time. Shout out the truck drivers, shout out all the warehouse workers, shout out the fucking lawnmowers, fuck it. And shout out my girl.
You know what? I want to shout out the Spotify listeners as well. I want to know who's a better, more consistent viewer, the Spotify listeners or the Apple podcast listeners. There's some weird ones, the motherfuckers out there that are listening to like Google Podcasts or some shit.
I do that.
Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to everybody
I
who.
do.
Shout out to everybody who bought merch, man.
Shout out to everybody who didn't come to do the merch.
Oh God,
That's
thank
you.
you.
That's you too. That's you too.
right,
Y'all didn't show. That's these two. They didn't show up, bro. We showed up, bro.
Employees of the month.
Do we
bro.
care more about y'all?
You should have seen my numbers I put up in the warehouse when I was here, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I earned fucking.
You were just like,
I earned 3 minutes of PTO.
Lalo's giving you a side eye, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was the only employee here, so he had no fucking choice. He had to promote me.
you took 3 bathroom breaks and shit.
Yeah. I called off.
I gotta take a shit, bro. I had a fucking protein shake.
Now you don't get it. I had a headache. It was from the LA fires.
LA fire. Bro, he clocked.
They accused me of
He
stealing-
believed that this fool clocked in from home and said, I'm there.
Yeah.
God forbid, bro.
And I was like, oh, I'm upstairs right now. Like, I'm working.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm downstairs. I'll be there right now. I'm clocked in. I'm ready to go.
Motherfucker was not.
Fact.
Yeah, I came down here.
I got
45 minutes
lost
later.
in this 2-story facility.
Hey, bro, I'm on my
I was on
way.
the wrong floor the whole
He's
time.
like, I have a headache from the fires. And I was like, bro, that was like 2 months ago. He's like, no, but it's still there. I had to believe him.
It's long COVID.
Yeah.
Long
So-
COVID.
yeah. Yeah, COVID, bro.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
But yeah, bro, that's probably Caleb Haber, I'm assuming.
No.
Fucking dorks. But yeah,
Anime.
shout out to
It's
everyone who
anime.
ordered merch. You guys are all the shit. You guys ordered a fucking lot of merch. So shout out to y'all. If there's
Wait,
anything-
sorry, CEO. Sorry, is he boring you?
Who?
Yeah.
Why are you on your phone right now while he's saying shout outs?
Because I was clocking in.
I'm so sorry, CEO.
I was clocking in.
the
I
merch.
forgot to clock it. Can you fix my hours, bro?
I got you, bro.
Yeah,
Let me
alright,
trip,
thanks.
bro. I'll call Sue.
Just put in my vacation time for
Yeah,
it.
I got. I'll put your vacation time. Shout out to everybody. What was I saying? Oh, people who buy merch. You guys are really sold this bitch out. I think there's maybe tops, maybe 25 more
So it's not sold out. Why you fucking lying?
garments that aren't sold out. Hey, my bad, but my fault. But there's only like 25 more garments. If there's anything left over, it's in the bio. I didn't extend it to because the other time around, some people who were up early as fuck and then started bitching like, "Where the fuck's the merch?" But then you guys said there's merch and there's merch. You can find some. My fault.
And if you're a
I
pig
put it
who was
in.
complaining and they were just like, wank, 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 wank,
When we're going to
go to the slaughterhouse and make yourself some fucking bacon, be useful.
The next merch drop is gonna be sick. It's me during July, June, maybe summer drop. So it's gonna be a bunch of fucking trucker hats. I already said it on the live. Trucker hats, cutoff tees, breathable shirts, cotton shirts, not the thick shirts that we have, but regular cotton shirts to wear, and a shotgun tool. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. I am excited. I know the boys are excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for the Chipotle we're about to eat.
Are we ever getting nipple
Shout-
tassels?
Yeah. Oh, and nipple tassels, they're in the works, bro. Me and JC were trying to monitor. Shout out to.
That means,
Just the two of you.
that means no.
Nah.
By the way,
Not enough.
by the way, that means no.
Yeah. So shout out to my family. Shout out to the boys for pulling up. Shout out to my girl. And with that, let's enjoy this fucking Chipotle, boys. We out. Peace.
See ya.